HDMI 1 not connected. HDMI 3 connected.
Hello? Yes.
HDMI 1 not connected.
My phone
HDMI 2
is
connected.
indeed
HDMI.
working. Well, hello. I think I said that. This is Quest. Yes, nowhere to run. That one. Main story. Sometime in a year, somewhere. Some year in a decade. Some when. Alright. So, get right to it. Consider yourself duly warned. You wish to go among the void sent here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another. Whether any of those masters in turn served Golbez, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have traveled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. You shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Alright. You're going too, of course, in which case I shall accompany you. It's only to observe, do not expect me to help. It's settled. Ready when you are. Yeah, well, where the others went. I don't know. Maybe I'll find out. I think I can ride here. Void Sense is too weak to create its own domain. It's joined with others for protection. Alternately, it might devour them in a bid to become stronger, but in so doing risk losing its sense of self. It is an unenviable struggle. Yes, that I believe. Seems that's not a jump that can be made easily. Anyway. This is Void Sense. It was in order to strike down the cloud of darkness that my sister crossed over the void. What befell her after she vanished into the gate? How did she become Golbez's captive? These things and more I hope to learn. Yes. Yes. Now, yes, Stella. Where might she be? Where might she be? As you may recall, when a large void sense is summoned, only its soul makes the journey to the source. On its arrival, it takes possession of a host body. During that time, what becomes of its actual body here in the 13th? The answer to this question may give us valuable insight into cross-rift travel. To that end, while asking after Golbez, I shall also see what the Void Synth can tell me about their experiences when summoned. Makes sense. If it isn't immortal, you remind me of the time I was summoned to your world by someone who sought beauty. Well, it turned out to be a deviant who had my vessel chained to a bed. I tried to break free, he had the gall to call me a hideous fiend. And as if that wasn't bad enough, he started slicing me up. I left that body and fled back here as quickly as I could. Never again. Never again. Alright, makes sense. Alright. Okay. I'll leave it to you to decide with whom you speak. It is now coming to you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Zero behind, but entering a different area by speaking with her and selecting the option to part ways. Wish to have Zero come to you again. Return to speak with her at the original location. Makes sense. Alright. Although this is my domain, don't make a habit of strolling about. It's a strange feeling. Yeah. Other business, fine. Come and find me in my abode when you've finished. Anyway, finished tending to your other affairs, then let's continue on. Anyway. Call this my abode, but spend hardly any time here. I return only for meditation. While physical wounds can be healed by replenishing one's aether, you can't preserve your form if you lose sight of yourself. Such is the risk inherent in consuming another soul. It dilutes your sense of self, alters you inside and out. To guard against this, I meditate. Visualize who I am, and a place all my own. Alright. This is the heart of my domain. Normally it's deserted, but juniors have drawn everyone out. Don't recall the statue, though. When it came to be here, I certainly didn't wish for it. Yeah. Alright. Oh, let me see what they say when she's not hereabouts. I think they might be. I don't know. Let's see. Thought you were prey. They say, minions. Which are you? Yes. Must be accompanied. I bet you taste good. I can't eat you, else I'll be eaten too. Yes. Alright. You're really immortal. Never seen a mortal before. Alright. Well. Take a good look, buddy. There we go. And what do we got to say for yourself? I wonder what he says about a corpser. Nothing. Nada. Not a thing. Alright. So walk around with her like that. You're a minion then. No, I don't take minion. I have some questions and I want you to answer them. Cool bears. I don't know that one. Scat that. She led us upon the veil. I grew scared and fled. Been here since. Don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I can tell you. Scarchath was a powerful void sent who ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connection to Golbez. I told you I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. Leave me be. Stay away from me. You don't want to be eaten. Stay away. Gold bears. I've heard the name before. I remember speaking of a great crusade. Don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious. Crusade, you say? When did you? It's on and on about the terrible things he saw. Let's see. Perhaps Farfarello can tell us more. They want to know about gold bears. You have a crusade too. Uh, well, possibly. You're one of the mortals. Is it true? When you die over there, you really die. So it is, so it is. What brings you here? Ah, yes, gold bears. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, so I hear. He stops doing that. Instead, he devours all. Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder and is now intent on bolstering his own strength. Sure sign that he is about to make a move. Satisfied with what you've learned? Ah, let's step away before you become too tempting to resist. All right. Normal enough for newcomers to appear, but for her to bring them herself, that's never happened before. It's not in my time. Well, this is my domain. I don't think I was strong about strength fitting. Go to 0 to the designated location and speak with her. Alright. Guess everybody's saying pretty much the same old things as just said before. She said the same thing, right? Seems the rumors of gold bears reach even my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. I must say I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Colbert's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend. Haha. I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us. Constantly in fear of being devoured, he seldom consorts with others. The only one he's comfortable with is Siriatu. He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses threat and won't stop until he's exhausted. Their hunger grows to intent. They feed on each other's ether. Such is their relationship. As I ramble, intend to seek out Farfarello, I presume. I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way. Aye. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmalione. I struggle to believe it. They're very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmalione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. Gonna bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. If the very notion wasn't absurd! Drowned in darkness. As were we all.
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golgaz. I, Barbaricia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
"'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded,
What do you desire?
the dragon's ether, all that remains.
The insolence! Know your place!
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go, and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Speak with her again. Yeah. Nothing. Alright. There we go again. Father, who keeps to the fringes of my domain? This way. Okie dokie. Right, sent here, don't answer to a master. They can do as they please. Some must answer to the hunger, and seek out prey when they need ether. Except Farfarello and Zerato, that is, they are content to take from one another, barring that they dare not venture out. He takes flight. Zerato will not seek shelter until he is utterly spent. Farfarello, on the other hand, prefers to hide in the same place. Come. Aye. Oh, my. It was not strike down the clouds darkness, my sister. Oh, yes, I've heard that. These things more. Right, you are. Ah? Yes, that would appear to be Tiriato. But before then, perhaps a diversion is in order. Right. Well, then. They got to say there, Tiriato. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. I've done this in a while. So I like that one. All right. There we go. I guess I can put a frame on it. Some such thing. One. Ah, yes. All right. Siriato. Oh, whatever will I do now? Siriato, this is rather unexpected. Where's Farfarello? Farfarello isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left? Doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, all right. What more do you want me to say? Darby flees, as he is wont to do. Something about this doesn't sit well with me. To make of Siriato's behavior. Ah, I think he might have seemed frightened. Perhaps someone had threatened him. I don't know. I doubt it. It's even threatened. We wouldn't have found him in one place. He could run circles till he could run no more. That's his nature. Right. As I said, Farfarello is gone, but that's quite unusual. Isn't the fact that Siriato, who was clearly frightened by something, chose not to flee, but instead hid here, where Farfarello usually... No. Let's go after Siriato, now. still saying the same thing. Farfarello was a query, but Siriato's behavior troubles me. We must find him. I... Just noted straight down. Was in order to straight out. Alright, which way are we going now? Map. Down, around, back through. Is there any of those little quote marks? No. Okay. Siriatu, we need to talk. There's no time. The wind rises. We must flee. The wind rises? What is he talking about? After him? Buggers me. What he's talking about? Maybe. Oops. What he say now? Same thing. Okay, fair enough. Gotta go all the way around to get down there. Oh, it says too weak to create its own domain. Yes, it said that. Oh, I believe. I believe. Going down here to the corner. Oh, corners where we'll find Tibiato. Alright. Discussing. Wait. Discussing it? What do you mean the wind rises? The wind rises. You come. Barbaricia. Barbaricia? Who the world is that? Must flee. All of us. There's no time. Don't sense anything. She seems convinced. It's dead end beyond. Go on in. Okay. Right. It do. There's nowhere to run. So you're running from? I already told you, Barbaricia, the archfiend of wind. Archfiend, you say? We devoured, are forced to serve, to fight in the crusade, but it makes no difference. In the end, all are eaten by her, our enemy. Didn't want to fight anymore, that's why I fled and came here. I see. That explains everything. Almost. Sparfarello used to serve an archfiend, and not you. Not you. Who always ran at the first sign of trouble. You now speak as though you were Barbaricia's minion. There's only one explanation. devoured Farfarello, didn't they? Indeed. Would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So, that's the way of it, to devour Farfarello. Not just a portion of his aether, but his entire being. How did you know? It's only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange. As if there was more than you present. No, don't believe you would have lost control. More likely it was at Farfarello's behest. He didn't hide anything from you. Admit it. Farfarello didn't leave, I ate him. Feared Barbaricia more than anything, hated the endless fighting. So he begged me to devour him, that he would never have to fight again. Terms of fighting, chose a moment of pain. For all the good it did, and still his voice in my head, she's frightened, so very frightened. And reason, your essence is blended with that of your devourer. Though you have no control, your consciousness and parts endure. This world, where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. Time, return to the great flow. There's no such end here, no escape. All know this. Making his choice, Farfarello must have been desperate indeed. Now that desperation is joined with Chiriato's fear, driving him to act erratically. This place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten, neither me nor Farfarello, but there's nowhere to go. Nowhere. And tell me about Barbaricia. I know who it is we face. It's too late. It is as good as here. No one can escape or win. No one.
Barbaricia! She has come!
Ugh.
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
You and me both.
One of the Archfiend's approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbaricia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear. And what is this pitiful domain? Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell?
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say? Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain. You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
What's the plan then?
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbaricia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
Hmm. Alright. What are they saying? No intention of demanding anyone's ether until afterwards. Weakening you now would only reduce my chances of getting paid. Just you wait, Barfaricia. I will have answers from you yet. Little I learned in your absence did not pertain to the Archfiend. Discussion can wait until after we've tended to Barfaricia. This time we give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, let us set forth. Indeed. Yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbariccia struck down. Were it not for us, she would not have come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? For what? Barbariccia took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be. Agreed. This is no time for sentiment. Only the battle matters now. Was these I need? Well, I could work. It might be alright. Little tenacity. Alright. Scarmiglione possesses the power of regeneration. Let's see what Barbariccia can do with her winds. Says, just you wait, Barbariccia. I will have answers from you yet. Little I learned in your absence did not pertain to the Archfiend. That discussion can wait till after we've tended with Barbariccia. Alright, well. Wind rises. Well, I guess that's that one then. Bye-bye.